Hey there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for your patience and me getting this video out to you. I sincerely apologize for it being half a month late. I love you guys bunches though. Sagittarius, I'm going to channel Spirit's message for you for the month of November 1st, and then I'm going to follow it up with the Celtic cross so that you hear everything you need to hear for love life, for money, for career advancement. So here you go. Sagittarius, it's okay to be where you're at. It's okay to be where you're at. It's okay to be where you're at. If something's going on in your life that isn't quite happy, that isn't quite joyful, that isn't quite what you thought it would be, the more that you can be okay where it's at. So, this is what's going on in my life right now. So, this is what it feels like to be going through XYZ. If you can be okay with where you're at and self accept it, that's when you open up to still continue to receive good stuff. Yeah, you know what? My money situation isn't as well as I'd like it to be. It's a bummer to be in this financial situation, and I would like more. Then you're in the receptive mode to receive. When you're, I don't have enough money. Oh my God, I must not be working hard enough. What's wrong with my worthiness for me to be going through this? You're pinching yourself off. If you're in a relationship that's toxic, I should just be leaving him. Why am I not leaving him? You're pinching yourself off. Yeah, I know I got to leave this relationship. It's not the healthiest for me. This is where I'm at right now. I'm, for whatever reason, I'm choosing to stay in a toxic relationship and it doesn't feel good. Then you're open to receive the next step. So Sagittarius, the more that you can be, this is where I'm at, and that's okay. It's okay to be where I'm at. This is but the next step along my journey. It's okay to be where I'm at. That's what will help loosen up your energy so that you can begin to shift to the more enjoyable life situations, to the happier situations. It's okay to be where I'm at. It's okay to be where I'm at. If we could give you a personal mantra this month, Sagittarius, it would be for 60 seconds a day. It's okay to be where I'm at. It's okay to be where I'm at. It's okay to be where I'm at. It feels good to be where I'm at. This feels great to be where I'm at. I love being where I'm at. That's what's going to loosen up your energy to provide yourself to have the shifts that you need energetically so that you begin receiving what you want on the physical reality, whether that be a new lover, rekindled love with the person, or more money in your life. That's your message, Sagittarius. Spirit just kind of told you how to manifest even when you're low vibe, because guys, you can manifest and get the new lover in, get more money in, even if you're low vibe on it. The more that you can self-accept, the more the goodies will roll right in. That's the biggest thing I could share with you. And hello to whoever's catching this live. So Sagittarius, let's get to your tarot reading now. I did a Celtic cross, so it will touch on all areas: love, wealth, money, health. So let's take a look at your first couple cards for the basis of your situation, kind of like your life lesson, your soul level lesson, your karmic level lesson. You got the Four of Raphael. For the basis, you got the Knight of Gabriel. For what's crossing the energy, the challenge, the area of growth, you got divine guidance. So it's letting you know that you've been feeling an impulse for action. Oops. Okay. So you're feeling like an impulse and a call to take action, to start getting forward movement in your life, whether that be start going on dates, whether that be actually start taking the action to divorce a husband, whether it be to start taking action to get your resume ready to apply again, or getting get more live work out there to get more clients. Hey, Adriana, you've been feeling a call for action. But with the Four of Raphael as like the soul level lesson, it's recognizing that you're more at an emotional state right now. Tend to your emotions first. Because you know that saying, like same shit, different city. Or it's that, Even if you break up with this guy, but then it turns out, oh, he's just like the previous guy. Sometimes you have to do the emotional work first so that the next situation you get into your life feels better. That's what this is saying. It's not a time to rush and take action right away. It's the try to bring up the energy around the current situation so that when you get the new job, it's a more enjoyable job. So that when you start dating someone new, it's someone who you actually feel cherished, respected, and adored by. It's knowing that tend to your emotions first and then take action. Oh, because what's going on? It looks like your own intuition has been trying to guide you, Sagittarius. Your own intuition, your own angels, your own spirit guides have been trying to communicate to you, but there's a little bit of, when you get a little overwhelmed, when you kind of get caught in the rat race and your monkey mind is going, your mind is just racing, you can't quite hear their guidance. So it's knowing that spirit has your back, the universe has your back, the angels have your back. Everything is always working out for you. Right now, you might be in a situation where you can't see how or why, but everything is always working out for you. You got to loosen up the emotions before you take action so that you can take the inspired action and law of attraction terms, or on the spiritual side so that you can hear the guidance from your own angels and spirit guides. So it's kind of letting you know that there's a little bit of overwhelm going on in your life too right now, Sagittarius. And it's so for those of you who are spiritual and talk to your own spirit team, know that it's just a temporary, their volume's been turned down, but you can turn the volume up so that you can hear them again. You know how to do this. Ground your energy present in the center moment. I'm letting my worries go. And right now I'm open to hear what my next best step is. You'll get back in touch with your spirit team. For my Sagittariuses who are watching this, who are intuitive and have their own channeling spiritual work that they do. In terms of what's happened in the recent past for you guys, yeah, it looks like you were waiting for something to come in. You were waiting for good news. Maybe you were waiting for your boss to make a decision about a bonus, a pay raise. Maybe you were waiting for a lover to choose you, to go exclusive. There was something that you were waiting on, and it didn't pan out. Because what's going on right now is you got the Three of Michael, which is the card of disappointment. So in the past, you were waiting for something to happen, and right now you're just kind of feeling the disappointment that it didn't happen. Whether it be love, the bonus, the new job. So it's kind of more about how in the current moment can you just honor your emotions of, dang, I feel disappointed I didn't get the pay raise. Man, I feel so bummed we didn't go on a second date. Oh, I feel so bummed that this didn't happen. And that's okay. I still want something better in the future. If you can get yourself to that state of being, that's when the next step will come forward for you. Because it kind of looks like coming into the near future for you, this is kind of the card of like stalemate. This is a card of analysis paralysis. So Sagittarius, it's definitely kind of about, because of a recent setback that you're feeling disappointed about. It looks like going into the future, you're going to carry that energy with you, which prevents you from making a decision. It's like, wait, I don't want to get hurt again, so I'm not going to make this decision. That's why they were saying for the basis of your month, you got to take care of the emotions first, because you got to sometimes clean up vibrations of the past. Let's use the example of maybe you started dating someone who was an alcoholic or was abusive, and it was your first time dating someone who's abusive, and you're like, whoa, well, now that I know this, I'm out. It's okay if there's a little bit of fear in you of like, wait, what if this guy is the same way? Instead of putting that on the new person, go back to the past and clean up the old past vibrations of, oh, that sucked dating him. Oh my God, he was so mean. None of it was fun. It was so horrible. Because as you just kind of admit some of it, it releases the vibrations around it to just leave your body, so that when the new person comes in, you're not in that stalemate. You're not in that mindset of, is he going to be good to me? Is he not? Is he going to be good to me? Is he not? You'll just be in the, well, let's observe him for who he is as the new person in my life. So that way you can come at it with a blank slate. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, Yeah, it's about remaining hope. Your personal power this month is about remaining hope and knowing that you have victory coming. It's kind of like what this is saying. It's kind of there's a little bit of feeling disheartened right now, Sagittarius, but this card for it being in your personal power, it's the don't give up card. It's the there's much good ahead for you. Keep up the training. It's kind of like that person who's been out of shape. They're, 2, 3, 400 pounds. They're just out of shape, I'm 100, I'm under 200 pounds, and it's still hard for me if I haven't worked out for a while. The first couple weeks of running, it can hurt. But then you start seeing some rapid improvement, and then you hit another stalemate of, I'm not seeing any more gains. It's a plateau. But it's knowing that you would still tell that person, say, just keep running, just keep going. You getting out there is a sign of success. Let that be the measurement of your success. You got to keep up the good work you've been doing of wanting better for yourself, of wanting more enjoyable, better feeling relationships, of wanting a work environment where you're paid fairly and appreciated, knowing that you can feel both. Keep going with those strong desires because you're just at a plateau. And if you would tell the runner to keep going, you got to tell yourself to keep going. Does the runner feel good when they've hit a plateau? No, normally they don't. Normally the person who's been like losing weight and they hit a plateau, they're not enjoying all the weight they lost and what they could do now. They're busy being hard on themselves. Don't be that person who's hard on themselves. Be the person who goes, hey, I've been doing a really good job right now. It's not moving as fast as I would like, but I know I just got to keep at it and keep consistent, and I'll start getting the results again. That's your personal power this month, Sagittarius. In terms of outside influences this month, man, you guys might be going through a breakup, man, Sagittarius. You might be going through a breakup. You might be going through a job change. There's some sort of like an ending in your life. It's not like a tragic one, but there's some sort of a need to just kind of like back off a little from forward action in your life to really just allow yourself space for your emotions right now. Because your outside influence is the Seven of Raphael, and that's kind of the card of like, take a break, pause. So the universe is literally trying to tell you, Sagittarius, take a breather. Be okay with where you're at. Be okay with where you're at. Even if you don't have to like it. You just have to say, this is what it is right now. And going into the future, this is the new that I want. That's what your personal power was about. It was about knowing that, be in that position so that the new can keep coming in. In terms of your hopes or fears for this month, oh man, Sagittarius, you were just not having a fun month, Sagittarius. Not at all. You got the Four of Michael in your hopes or fears cards. And this is the card of like, you're kind of just afraid it's not going to get better. You're like, oh my God, how is this going to get any better? Oh my God, this is like, horrible. This is like the disheartened card. This is the card of disbelief. I don't believe it can get any better. Maybe this was just life. Maybe this was just life. No, guys, no. Oh, check it out. Because for your outcome card, guys, you got the Sun card. So guys, for the two cards this month, where it's about your personal power and the outcome, you got the card of victory. Your personal power is to keep holding faith. Keep holding faith because things will get better. The outcome is the Sun. It's the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. Sometimes the person who's training for a marathon, they got to be able to run their first 8 miles before they can run the first 12. Once they run the first 12, then they got to be able to run the next 5. You got to, even though it's not looking too hot for you, you got to know that it can still be being better. Know that the positive thinking that you're doing and all of the effort that you're putting in to think a little bit of a better thought, to show yourself love by, hey, I did a good job today. Like, start telling yourself that you've done a good job. I did a good job feeding my kids. I did a good job getting myself to work. I did a good job clothing myself. I did a good job watering the plants. Like, that's the kind of self-talk you got to do to clean up the other areas of your life so that you get the Sun. So Sagittarius, this is definitely about a month of you just kind of really focusing and tending to your emotions this month, cleaning up old emotions around old situations so that you can move forward powerfully in a joyous way. Hey, Felicia, what's up? I was looking at your video searching for Sagittarius reading, didn't find it. That's because I was meant to be on live. Felicia for the win. How are you doing, Felicia? Wisdom Seeker. Thanks, Kelly. Most welcome, Wisdom Seeker. Thanks for catching it live. Mwah. Felicia, yeah, I needed to hear this now. I've been trying to do more of the self-talk and praise. Felicia, you've been doing a phenomenal job for like the last, over a year now. It's just appeared to keep going. That, hey, I am doing a good job. I am doing loving things towards my children. I am a good mother. That's the kind of self-talk you guys got to go on. I'm a good mom. I fed my kids. I put some thought and effort into the meal I made them because I wanted them to get a healthy meal. Kind of self that you got to apply this positive self-talk to your specific area in life. Maybe if you're like a burned out mechanic, you got to say, all right, I do feel a little exhausted. I feel a little tired, and that's a bummer. I don't want to feel exhausted at work. I want to feel alive and moving forward going to work. I want to start feeling happier at work. I want to feel more peaceful at work. I want to start appreciating my work environment more often. That's the kind of process you guys have to go through and just apply it to your specific situation, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, I love you bunches. I am going to do my best to try to get all the water suns done tomorrow. Mwah! Love you guys. If you like the video, give me a comment. I would appreciate it. Let me know how you're applying this in your life. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video too. I would much appreciate it. I love you guys bunches.